What's up, everybody? My name is Godzi, and welcome back to another episode of Wonderful Everyday. Last episode, we completed the alternate ending of It's My Own Invention, as it seems that Takuji and Kimika love each other. How nice. It was very cute. It was very nice. I liked it a lot. And so now we're moving on to the next chapter, Looking Glass Insects, which I have been told has roughly the same amount of H scenes as It's My Own Invention. So that's fun. Great. But the chapters after it apparently have very few, if any, so that's good. That's very, very good. But the ones in this chapter are less than the ones in It's My Own Invention, so that's also good. And also this chapter is apparently relatively short compared to the rest of the game, so that's also interesting. So I wonder how it's going to be. But there is one way that I can figure that out. It's by reading it. Let's do it. Lewis Carroll threw the looking glass and what Alice found there. Okay. And if you're not good directly, she added, I'll put you through into Looking Glass House. How would you like that? Now if you only attend, kitty, and not talk so much, I'll tell you all my ideas about Looking Glass House. First, there's the room you can see through the glass. That's just the same as our drawing room, only the things go the other way. I can see all of it when I get upon a chair. All but the bit behind the fireplace. Oh, I do so wish I could see that bit. I want so much to know whether they've a fire in the winter. You never can tell, you know. Unless our fire smokes, and then smoke comes up in that room too. But that may be only pretense. Just to make it look as if they had a fire. Well then, the books are something like our books, only the words go the wrong way. I know that, because I've held up one of our books to the glass, and then they hold one in the other room. I wonder if there are beautiful things in the world of mirrors. I wonder if there are wonderful things in the world of mirrors. Myself in the world of mirrors makes a bored face, just like I do. The same bored face as the person in this boring world. I wonder why Alice thought the world of mirrors was different than ours. No, she saw that the world was reversed, and she wondered if the smoke coming from the fireplace was real. But even in the world of mirrors, I'm still making a bored face. That side might be boring too. That's what I think. The world of mirrors is just like this one. But to Alice, the world of mirrors looked like a wonderful place. How would you like to live in Looking Glass House, kitty? Wonder if they'd give you milk in there. Perhaps Looking Glass milk isn't good to drink. But oh, kitty, now we come to the passage. You can just see a little peep of the passage in Looking Glass House if you leave the door of our drawing room wide open. And it's very like our passage as far as you can see. Only you know it may be quite different on beyond. Oh, kitty, how nice it would be if we could only get through. Into Looking Glass House. I'm sure it's got, such beautiful things in it. I'm guessing that was probably an excerpt from the original story, because that was a very British way of writing. Oh, exclamation point in the middle of a sentence, you know? Alright, a Sunday afternoon. It actually is. No, it's Monday. Never mind. A department store roof. I happened to spot someone I knew. That person always wore a different face. Oh. Okay, Zakuro and Takuji. Takuji always looks like he's drawn in multiple different art styles and different CGs. Because sometimes he looks completely different than he does in other parts of the game. Okay. Mamiya. Who are you? He was smoking, even though he's underage. Oh, okay. I don't really think Mamiya is a lowlife, but... Wait, we're from Zakuro's perspective? Oh, okay. I was just saying last episode that I was thinking, like, if there's a chapter that follows Zakuro, it'd probably be the last one. But, no, right now we're very clearly from Zakuro's perspective. Okay.
What a coincidence seeing you here.
A coincidence? Well, I suppose so. A disinterested response came back at me. What's this? He might be harder to get along with than I thought. But it's strange. I'm terribly shy, and I hate lowlifes. Someone smoking here, at a time like this, might be the kind of person who would hurt me, but for some reason, I talked to him.
Mamiya, are you... a lowlife?
I don't think so.
But you're smoking.
I guess so. And my grades are terrible, and I skip class all the time.
So, a lowlife?
If I was, I wouldn't be getting bullied. Everyone wouldn't think I was disgusting, would they?
Disgusting?
He thinks he's disgusting? But Mamiya is...
But I think you have a really pretty face.
Isn't that why I'm disgusting? I'm skinny, and short, and pale, and stupid, and lots of other stuff.
So you're disgusting.
I wonder if you could really say he's being bullied. Yeah? He definitely is. He definitely is a victim of bullying. I heard he used to be, but now most people are afraid of him. Even if there are people who avoid him because they're scared of him, I don't think anyone would bully him. And unlike me, he carries a few things with him. For instance...
You carry a knife, don't you? Isn't that because you're a lowlife?
Okay. Takuji's in a very different light right now than in It's My Own Invention. He never carried around a knife before. That was Kimika's whole deal. It's because I'm an otaku.
Huh?
I have a survival knife because I'm an otaku.
Really?
Yeah. Nowadays, only otakus carry around knives. I wonder if that's true. That's the same excuse that Kimika used. No lowlifes take knives around with them anymore. They haven't been able to carry concealed knives for quite a while. Now only otakus have them. Only disgusting freaks who talk to themselves have knives. So the only people who get searched by the police are the ones carrying black bags and wearing bleached jeans and flannel shirts. Fat girls, or skinny kids with glasses like me. You don't have glasses.
But you don't wear glasses.
I got punched a lot by my bullies. I don't wear them anymore since they're broken.
Then how can you see?
I can't. Oh. I can't see very well, so it's hard to remember people's faces. And I can't really make out what's on the blackboard either. That's why my grades are so bad.
Isn't that a problem?
There are people who are better off blind. I don't really want to be able to see. I felt that I could understand it, the reason why I called out to him. The boy who carries a knife because he's an otaku, who doesn't get his glasses fixed because he doesn't want to see. I know him. No, I know his world. It's just like the world of mirrors. Your world is mine. It reflects beautifully. That world reflects me. My boring face. The me reflected in the world of mirrors is also boring. Mamiya laughed, bored. Isn't it easier to see as little as possible until you die? After all, most of the things I've seen in my life have been unpleasant. Look, that couple. She's really beautiful, right? And the guy is handsome too. When I see something like that, it kind of makes me wish for them to die in the most painful way possible. It makes me want to melt her face with sulfuric acid. Her face would melt and fall off in globs as she yelled in pain. Okay, dude. I wonder. Right now, I can't really think like that. I kind of wouldn't mind if the two could live on happily and be happy forever. That's what I thought when I talked to Mamiya. That the world could be happy. That you could be happy. That's what I wanted to pray for. Okay. So there's definitely already some weird shit. July 2nd. Okay, I could not really make out what that CG was supposed to be. So yeah, we are just straight up from Zakuro's perspective, huh? Wow. I get the feeling we're gonna get some answers then. Way sooner than I thought we would. I thought just I thought the way that this game was going to be handled was that Zakuro was going to be a character that we know very little about until basically the end of the game. Like, she's just kind of the center of the... She's really felt like the center of the story so far. So I thought that that's how it was going to be. And nope, we're... in her perspective. Okay, so if we're starting on July 2nd, then she dies by like the 10th, right? Around that time? The 10th or the 12th, I think. Alright then. I absent-mindedly looked out the window. Someone was walking across the schoolyard. Why is he out there?
That's...
Mamiya. He was carefully walking across the edge of the courtyard, where there was a shadow from the fence. He looked like he was trying to step on his shadow.
What is he doing?
He walked to the left side of the schoolyard.
Is he going behind the school?
Actually, that's where the old pool is. It looked like he was carrying a bunch of books. Ow.
Where's he going? Doesn't he have class?
I looked at the clock. It had been 10 minutes since class started.
Maybe he's skipping class?
Apparently he skips classes a lot. Though I'm in a different class, so I don't really know how often he skips. Right, we're in a different classroom now. Not sure how important that is. And my grades are terrible, and I skip class all the time. That's what he said. He said it himself. He said his grades were bad. I wonder how bad. Well, if he's skipping class all the time, they can't be all that great. While I was thinking about that, he came back again. I guess that took about 10 minutes? He appeared again from the same place he had gone off, walking quickly through the shadows. He walked across the yard in less than 2 minutes and disappeared off in the other direction. What's he doing? I kept looking out the window. The world on the other side of the glass looked very hot. A few minutes later, he appeared again, carrying several books through the shadows.
Why does he have to walk in the shadows?
Because it's cooler there, according to him. He would stand out if he walked across the middle of the schoolyard, but either way, it's not like people aren't going to see him.
Why is he walking in the shadows?
As I was thinking about that, he disappeared behind the school again.
What was he going the other direction for?
The front gate is on the opposite side of the school from the back courtyard. So he's going back and forth between the main gate and the back courtyard?
How did I think of it?
There's a bicycle rack outside the front gate. The time between him disappearing and showing up again was too long for him to just be going to the front gate, which would make the bicycle rack his most likely destination. Which means...
maybe he's carrying something from the bicycle rack.
Maybe he brought some books from his house with his bicycle, and now he's carrying them somewhere? Yup.
But where's he bringing them to? I don't think there's any place to put books over in that direction.
The old pool is still there behind the school. An indoor pool was installed this spring, so the old one will probably be demolished, but there's not much of anything else over there.
I don't think there's a library or a warehouse or anything over there.
What could he be doing? Oh. Remember this part, it'll be on the test. What, really? Yes, really. Make sure to go back over that part. Stand! The class ended. The classroom instantly got noisy. And then I noticed class was over. No, that's bad. I wasn't listening at all. I accidentally scribbled all over my math notes.
I just ended up drawing more boring pictures.
But while I was looking outside, I was drawing something.
That's why everyone says I'm creepy.
I never learn, do I? I didn't see Mamiya walking across the yard anymore after class ended. This is the break period, even for him, I guess. I pushed my math notes into my desk.
I won't be able to use my notes to study with all these scribbles on them. I guess I'll have to throw this notebook away and get a new one.
Uh-oh. Takashima!
Yes?
What are you spacing out for?
Oh, sorry.
Why are you apologizing to her? Like, I get it, she bullies you, but still. Hey, Takashima, do you have one?
Yeah? One what?
Akasaka gently smiled at me, but her smile was incredibly scary. I tried my best to answer it with a smile of my own. Like I said, there's a concert in Raika. Do you have a ticket?
Raika? Oh, yeah. The concert at the CD store. I have one.
Oh, I see. I couldn't get a ticket since I didn't get to the CD store soon enough.
Really?
Really? I went the day before yesterday and there weren't any left.
I think there were still tickets. I went there yesterday, too.
No way, there weren't any.
But...
You must have been mistaken. There weren't any when I went.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, even though you got one.
Yeah. Akasaka, do you want my ticket?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, then I'll give it to you. I'll bring it tomorrow.
Really? That would be great.
Yeah.
Thanks. We're best friends, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I hesitated before I responded. Her face looked really scary for a second. But then she started smiling again. I'm probably safe. Do you want to go to the bathroom?
Oh, sure.
She invited me to the bathroom. Uh-oh. She's usually in a good mood when she does that. She must be happy about the ticket. Oh, Megu, you're going too? We'll go too. Tachibana, you too?
Me? Zakuro. I'll come if Zakuro does.
Kimiko came along too. Kimiko always bullies me, but the truth is, she's really nice. It seems like no one else knows, but Kimiko is really kind. And she's the kind of strong person who would never let someone change her mind. Though she is kind of distant. But I don't really get along with Akasaka Megu or Kitami Satoko. So I have to be really careful. I have to be super careful around them. So then the old guy suddenly started talking to me. He asked if 30,000 yen would be enough. Isn't that ridiculous?
You mean he asked you if you were a prostitute?
You know, it really ticked me off.
Nah.
She ignored me and kept talking to Kitami instead. Maybe she's annoyed because I said something so stupid. Seems like I stepped on a landmine. Why didn't you just take his money and beat him up? No way, that's disgusting.
Yeah, disgusting.
I spoke in a quiet voice and agreed with her. Couldn't even tell whether she heard me, and I was sweating. Disgusting. Just disgusting. Akasaka looked at me. I hurriedly agreed with her. It was scary having this old guy suddenly talking to me like that. It's so scary. It's like he just goes after any girl he sees. Old guys like that are too desperate.
Yeah.
You know, it seems like you're just agreeing with everything they say. Have you ever had an old guy talk to you like that, Sakura?
Eh? Nah.
What? Sakura, you were just going along with whatever they said, weren't you? No, I bet geezers like that can't resist girls like Takashima. Geezers like that? Lol, did Satoko just lol out loud? Oh no. Oh fuck, that's a forbidden rule of conversation, Satoko. You're not allowed to do that anymore, okay? Takashima has to be popular with the geezers, right? I bet she would wear those weird outfits they sell in donkeys. I don't know what that is, but okay. Maid outfits or bunny girl outfits, stuff like that. Oh, yeah. Cosplay, right? The one with all the cosplay stuff. What do you mean all the cosplay stuff, lol? She does it too. Okay, I hate these two now. I despise them. If you say lol out loud, ooh. Usually I joke about that, but like, oh no. Unless it's just like a weird translation, because obviously this was originally in Japanese, but still. That's what they call it in Akiba, right, Tachibana? Don't know. I'm not really sure. Have you ever heard of that, Zakuro?
Oh, yeah?
I haven't really heard much about it. Well, it's called cosplay.
Oh, really? So then, do you like to cosplay, Zakuro? Do you like to do it in public, or do you just do it at home?
At home? When no one else can see it? Isn't that kind of weird?
I don't really do anything like that.
You don't? Lol. You would be perfect for it, lol. Oh my god. Yikes. This is a part where I'm supposed to laugh. I don't really understand, but I desperately tried to make a smile. When she saw that, Kimiko laughed at me. Did I mess up again? Here at school, anything I say can turn into a landmine. I'm always sweating in fear. And of course, silence is just as bad. I stand out even more if I don't say anything. I prayed for the bell to ring soon. But she draws manga, lol. She draws during class, too.
No, that's...
What? Is there another event happening in Akiba this summer? What? Another Akiba event? Do you know about that, Tachibana?
The famous one they do every year, right? There are tens of thousands of otakus that gather every year. It can get pretty crazy, I guess.
Seriously? There are really that many? Lol. What the hell would they all do in one place? Lol.
Must smell like shit there, lol lol. It would be like an entire city of nerds, lol.
Don't ask me, lol. But yeah, I bet it does, lol. Right, Takashima?
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
Well, there are a lot of smelly guys, and sometimes the women smell too. It's really interesting actually hearing Zakuro's thoughts. She has a much different thought process than I would have expected her to. Why would all those smelly people want to get together, lol? What are they all going to do together? I heard they sell anime porn, lol. And they dress up as anime characters too, lol. What the hell, lol? Why would you draw porn like that, Takashima?
For the record, I'm one of the producers, and that's kind of...
What? Is that a fourth wall joke? That's totally a fourth wall joke. I bet she draws those manga where two guys fuck.
I'm...
Two guys? Really? What the hell is wrong with those people? Oh crap! That was about for the next class. Isn't the next class English?
Yeah, it is.
No way.
What is it?
He's definitely going to call on me today. Now that you mention it, the person in front of you went yesterday, so you didn't do your homework today either?
Isn't it Zakuro's turn today too? Yeah, probably. I'm not sure, but it probably is.
Did you do it?
Yeah, I did it, but...
Let me borrow your notebook.
But...
I'm trying to get a recommendation for the college here. So this is really important. My grades will fall.
But if I give you my notebook...
There's no time for me to copy it. Just let me borrow it. Can't you just skip class, Takashima? They'll let you go if you say you're not failing well, won't they? It'd help me out a lot if you could. I need your notebook.
Sure.
Really?
Alright, I'll let you borrow it.
Great, we'll explain to the teacher.
Sure.
I guess this is what friends are for. I can't put them in a bad mood over something small like this. I lose my award for 3 years of perfect attendance, but still, compared to what could happen, it's not a big deal. Wow. So, I guess I have no choice. You're so kind, Zakuro.
Ow!
After she said that, she pinched my arm for some reason. She didn't seem all that happy about my decision. Huh.
I'm skipping class.
I stood alone in the hallway. I had never skipped class before, so I didn't know what to do. I have to go to the school infirmary. That's what I was told. When you feel bad, go rest in the infirmary. But maybe the nurse would see through me if I faked an illness. Since I don't actually feel bad.
What should I do?
Quiet hallway. It's not really a question of what to do. There isn't anything I can do here.
Oh, there are a lot of things I could do if I had a notebook and a pencil.
Jeez. If only I had something to do. I can't even go to the infirmary. Though honestly, I didn't really want to go there in the first place. Not only because the nurse would probably see through me, but also since there's no reason to go to the infirmary when I feel perfectly fine.
What should I do?
I wandered through the hallway alone, lost in thought.
Ah!
I hid in the bathroom when I saw someone coming. Ida, isn't that a teacher? Seriously, there's no way. Wait, what? Ida's the teacher, right? Or is that supposed to be Inuma? Cause Shiroyama's there. No, really. It really was. No, seriously. Seriously now. There you go again. I'm telling you, you should have seen it. I leaned on the door.
Those are lowlifes.
They don't seem like good people. They almost always skip class. That's right. People like that are wandering around. Does that mean I can't leave the bathroom?
What should I do? Sitting in the bathroom alone for an hour is kind of...
Or maybe there might be some other place where they won't see me. Some place the teachers won't find me either. I guess the bathroom really is my only choice.
Actually,
Is Mamiya skipping class right now?
I wonder if Mamiya knows a place where no one will bother him.
He went off toward the old pool.
Maybe I should go look.
After all, I have nothing else to do for the next hour.
No one's here.
I thought Mamiya came this way, but I guess he's not here.
Or maybe he went to class?
That might be it. There's no guarantee he skipped class again.
Huh? Is that Ash?
Oh. There was a black spot next to the pool. When I looked closer, I noticed that they were burnt cinders.
This is...
Manga? What are you doing?
Huh? Oh.
Oh. Yep, he's in, geeky mode right now, instead of freaky mode. I suddenly heard someone behind me. When I turned around, Mamiya was standing there. He wasn't there a moment ago.
Something was burning, so...
Not really. It wasn't a very big fire.
That's not what I mean. There was smoke in the air.
So what?
I'm sorry.
Who are you?
I'm Takashima Zakuro. I'm in the class next to yours.
The next class? What? Skipping class? Weren't you a good student?
I have certain circumstances.
Circumstances? What do you mean?
What about you?
Huh?
What were you doing?
Nothing, really.
Your books were burning, though. Did someone make you burn them?
No. It's just... It bugged me how the heroine in this manga wasn't a virgin, so I was gonna burn it and upload the video.
The heroine?
Yeah, it sounded like someone was bullying me. I just couldn't let it go, so I burned it.
I read that manga.
Huh? You did?
Yeah. I like manga.
Oh. It looked like he was going to smile for a moment, but then he gave a casual response. Like he was trying to say, I don't care. So you like manga? I see.
Yes, mostly just shoujo manga, but I read shonen too.
So you must be a fujoshi, right? The otakus must be all over you.
No, I'm not a...
Well, who cares about something like that? The atmosphere felt uneasy. Did I step on another landmine?
So you like manga, Mamiya?
Don't most nerds like manga?
So what about you?
Wait. No, that was him, yeah. Huh? Of course I do, I just said it.
I'm sorry.
Could you just go away?
Huh?
If you stand around here, Yuki will see us. And then I'll get beat up again. Yuki? No, he must be one of those thugs. You know, as long as you're here, I can't go back. You're bothering me. Go back? Why can't he go back because of me? Don't make me repeat myself.
I'm sorry.
I don't need your apologies, just disappear. Otherwise... Ah! His face twisted in fear. He was looking at... Uh-oh.
The people from before.
Oh, it wasn't Ida, it was Numata. Okay.
Huh? Ah!
Mamiya grabbed my collar and pushed me down. Did you just hear a girl's voice? Yeah, I guess that's just a translation error, because that's totally supposed to be Numata. You're just imagining things, because you haven't gotten any action lately. No, really? Jeez, why did it turn out like this? Damn it, what should I do? They're already so close. You can't tell anyone about what you're about to see.
Huh? What?
Just promise me that you won't tell anyone about it.
Oh, sure.
It came from over here. Someone's probably fucking. Hey, wait up. Come on.
Huh?
He pulled on my hand hard, into the open manhole. What are you doing? Get in! Just go down the ladder.
Okay.
After I went in, Mamiya came down and immediately pulled the lid back over the manhole. It was pitch black inside.
Be
Quiet. Also, this ladder is pretty high, so be careful.
Okay.
Huh? Look, no one's here. Just like I said. That's weird. I'm sure I heard someone.
But there's no one around here.
I definitely heard someone. You got any smokes? Yeah, a few.
Sevens, huh?
What's wrong with sevens?
Sevens is the kind of crap old men smoke.
Huh? Why don't you go smoke your mint crap then? Those bastards. They're smoking up there.
Mamiya.
My hands have gone numb. Go down the ladder, I guess.
Down?
Yeah, I'll turn on the lights when we get to the bottom, so go down.
Sure.
Either the well was very deep, or she fell very slowly, for she had plenty of time as she went down to look about her, and to wonder what was going to happen next.
It's like the rabbit hole Alice fell down.
There we go. From here you can get out through the irrigation canal, so just go that way.
That way?
Look, over there, further in.
But my shoes will get dirty.
Huh? Who cares about that? I heard something, seriously. Again? No, really, I heard a guy and a girl.
If we talk too loudly.
I know that. You're hearing things. You need to get laid, man. Let's not it. Do you promise not to tell anyone?
About what?
I can't say what, which is why I'm asking.
Okay.
Jeez. If I don't have any dirt on you, I really can't tell you, though.
Dirt?
Nothing. Who cares about that?
Sorry.
Mamiya is kind of mysterious. Sometimes he seems frightened like this, other times he's relaxed, and sometimes he's really scary. Jeez, of course you can't say something like that. That's too embarrassing. I couldn't hear him well, but he was mumbling something to himself. Mamiya always seems to be talking to himself just like this. He's kind of strange.
Whoa, this is...
Don't touch anything.
Okay. Is this your hideout?
Hideout? The hell is that? Sounds stupid. Makes it seem like I'm a terrorist or something.
I'm sorry.
Oh, so hideouts aren't cool. I'm not sure, but I always thought hideouts were cool. Don't you think that word is nasty? That's the kind of word all the sheeple eat up.
Sheeple?
I hate the mass media. Anyone who watches TV or reads the newspaper is dumb as a rock. Sheeple? Like sheep people? Is that a word?
Really?
I've heard the same thing about people who watch TV, but don't smart people read the newspaper? That's right. The sheeple who watch that crap are stupid, vulgar peasants.
Oh. Okay.
I heard the muffled sound of the bell. It sounded like it was incredibly far away, since we were underground. Go on, get out. Class is over. Mamiya put his hand on the ladder in the back of the reservoir tank. The bell rang, so get out. And don't say anything about this place. Really, this isn't fair.
Huh?
Why did I have to tell you my secret? This is so unfair.
You mean I should tell you a secret I've never told anyone else?
What do you mean?
Well, you said it wasn't fair that I know your secret and you don't know any of mine. Well, I guess. If you wait a little bit, I'll bring it here.
Nah? What do you mean? I definitely mispronounced that entire sentence, so... Oops.
I'm not sure, but maybe it's as important to me as this place is to you.
I ran off. Behind me, Mamiya yelled, "When you come down, make sure no one sees you."
Oh, Takashima. Thanks for the notebook. Oh, sure.
I took the notebook from Kitami and stuck it back on my desk. Then I took out another notebook.
This is really embarrassing.
But it has to be, otherwise it's not a secret. The pictures I drew while I was watching Mamiya earlier. It's not like I was drawing pictures of him, but still, it would be really embarrassing to show him this. I wouldn't even want my parents to see this. I'd like to take it to my grave, or maybe burn it. Either way, I wouldn't never tell anyone about it.
But that place is Mamiya's secret, so...
I stuck the notebook in my shirt and started running back. That's right, it has to be something embarrassing like this. It was this manhole, wasn't it?
Heavy?
I couldn't lift it at all.
Huh?
What are you doing? I thought it was someone else.
Oh, I'm sorry. Earlier, you said...
Huh? What?
You said you needed to know my secret.
Huh? You mean, like, you're under...
Huh?
Oh, no, it's nothing. So, what is it?
No, like, my weak point.
Your weak point?
Yeah, it's not fair that I know your secret, so...
You mean...
So...
Huh? Really?
Please take this.
What is this?
My notebook.
No, I can see that.
This is my weak point.
Oh, okay. He quizzically opened my notebook. It really is embarrassing. Is it a manga?
Yes.
Well, it's pretty good.
Eh?
What, are you trying to go pro?
Oh, no, not really.
I see. Well, I guess it would be embarrassing to show someone something you drew. But is this really But is that really a secret?
You don't think that counts?
I don't know. It's not like it matters to me.
Well, then what would be better?
Like I said, I can't say something like that.
Really?
Just forget about it. Jeez. Mamiya crawled back into the manhole. Hey, why are you trying to come down?
Oh,
Well, I guess it doesn't matter now. I don't really mind. It's really interesting seeing all this happen from Zakuro's perspective to just show, like, how lost in his delusions Takuji gets. Because, like, at this point, we were probably, like, an hour and a half at least into It's My Own Invention. Seriously. Also, come to think of it, doesn't it skip a few days in It's My Own Invention? Like, after the second, Takuji, like, it skips straight to the 10th or something. So we're probably gonna see a lot of stuff that we didn't know happened in this chapter if it's from Zakuro's perspective from here.
do you stay down here a lot?
Here? I get sick if I stayed here in the humidity. It's kinda nasty.
Yeah?
Even if it is underground, a sealed space like this really would get hot in the summer.
It wouldn't be bad to stay here for a while, but I wouldn't want to stay for too long.
It would be awful, wouldn't it? The temperature isn't really a problem, but the humidity is really bad. I suppose so. So it's not like he's always down here. Maybe it's like an emergency shelter? What are you doing?
Eh?
I mean, I don't really care if you want to stay here, but...
Nah.
Mamiya opened a hatch further in.
Is that an exit?
Mamiya silently climbed the ladder. Mamiya disappeared. Will he mind if I follow him?
This is...
It wasn't nearly as hot. This place. A huge space opened up before me. Several concrete pillars stretched into the infinite void.
We're not outside, are we? It's still just the afternoon.
It wouldn't be this dark at this time of day. I never knew there was such a huge space here. This is the new school building's foundation. The new pool is right above us. It's usually pretty cool down here. When they turn on the air conditioning up above, it cools the air down here too. They put ventilation shafts down here so that the humidity wouldn't eat away at the foundation.
It was built right over the old pool's drainage tank.
Well, maybe they were considering the possibility of using the old pool's drainage tank. Either way, it's really convenient for me.
How did you find this place?
There are a few sets of stairs that lead down here, so I guess you can get in here from above, but all those doors are locked. As far as I know, they've never been unlocked. I doubt there's any way in here other than the route we just took.
So no one comes down here?
There are drainage pipes over there, so maybe a maintenance worker would come down if there was a problem with the pool.
But bullies and teachers won't come down here?
Of course not. Mamiya walked further in. I quickly followed him. But still, the roof is really high. It was built on a slope, so it makes sense, but still.
Why's the roof so high?
Maybe they were going to build something down here? I guess they ran out of money halfway through.
You think so?
Who knows? It looks like they could fit a whole other floor down here, though I'm not really an expert.
I see.
Here it is.
Here?
Mamiya suddenly pushed on the wall. The wall gave in easily.
Is this fabric?
I've rubbed gravel into the fabric. It just looks like another part of the wall in the darkness.
Wow, it's almost like a house. It's so bright.
Yeah, that's why I have the generator. I can read or even play games in here.
Can you use the internet too?
Yeah, but it's super slow, since I have to use my phone to get a connection.
But we're underground.
The building was probably designed so you could get a signal in here. Other than that, I guess I have these shelves for keeping food.
Books.
I've seen this bookshelf before, it's probably one of the schools. But there are an awful lot of books.
Are these your books?
Some of them are mine, but not all. I brought some books that my parents make me read.
There are a lot of really difficult books here.
Those aren't mine, they're the ones my parents try to make me read. They're in the way, so I just keep them down here.
There are a bunch of plays.
Those aren't mine either, they're from my house.
From your house?
I don't really plan on reading them, but...
You don't read them, but you carried them here anyway.
I guess.
Philosophy books.
I don't read those.
World literature.
Who cares about that?
Classic literature.
Who would read that crap?
White novels.
A ton of them, right? They're all mine.
So you like white novels, huh?
I don't think there's anything to learn from old books. Why do you need to read anything but light novels?
Oh, really?
Huh? Do you think there's something to learn from those old books? Only old geezers read them.
Old geezers?
I don't think that's right. Well, that's not important. But really, it's not right. He's probably wrong about that. I took a bottle off his food shelf. A bottle of something.
This isn't a bottle of marmalade, is it?
What?
Nothing?
First. She tried to look down and make out what she was coming to, but it was too dark to see anything. Then she looked at the sides of the well, and noticed that they were filled with cupboards and bookshelves. Here and there she saw maps and pictures hung upon pegs. She took down a jar from one of the shelves as she passed. It was labeled orange marmalade, but to her great disappointment it was empty. She did not like to drop the jar for fear of killing somebody underneath. So managed to put it into one of the cupboards as she fell past it. A passage from Alice in Wonderland, when she fell into the rabbit hole. That's right. This isn't the rabbit hole that leads to Wonderland. But this was the first time Mamiya seemed truly mysterious to me. When I came here, I felt like there was something drawing me in. Somewhere else. Somewhere other than the place I am. The world of mirrors. The world of mystery. I know that nothing like that really exists, but for some reason I had gotten the feeling that there was something really different about him. Mamiya seemed enigmatic at first, but it was just an illusion. This place lost its luster once I found that out. It was just another dull place. What's wrong?
I should be heading home. Nah?
Already?
Yes.
I fled that place. Behind me, Mamiya yelled, "You can come back anytime you want."
Takashima!
Before, he didn't want me to come here at all. His voice suddenly sounded incredibly bothersome. I hated the sound of his voice chasing after me. Huh. Nothing interesting ever happens. Of course not. If amazing things happened every day, we would get tired of them. Life is just... Mamiya, huh? Honestly, I was disappointed.
Disappointed, huh?
What was I expecting? The sun began to set. The color of the sky doesn't change with the day, but it does change with the hour. It slowly changes to yellow and then dyes all the buildings purple. The sunset was depressing. That was because I was already tired by the time I saw the scenery. My body felt heavy. My heart felt heavy. Even though nothing happened in the day, even though it was all empty. The only things that remained after such an empty day were the weight in my body and the weight in my heart. And also, a strange frustration, almost like regret. It seemed like regret, even though I hadn't done anything wrong. Of course, no one could fault me for my choices today. There was no point where my empty existence could have blossomed into a bouquet of flowers. It's not like you can make life-changing choices every single day. And even if there was a bouquet of flowers to fill the hole in my life, they would wilt in just a few days. A flower without roots withers and dies. That's why I found the sunset incredibly depressing. The scenery was too melancholy. This melancholy scene was It was the scenery of another conclusive ending. This is how it ended, with a heavy body and a heavy heart. It actually cheered me up a little to think that at least it was over. The melancholy scenery outside passed from the right to the left, on and on. Right to left, it flowed on. As it flowed, the shade of purple on the buildings grew more apparent. Okay. That was a much more aggressive sigh than I was actually trying to make, but whatever. I ate dinner and then went to my room. I idly surfed the internet on my phone. Though, it's not like that's any fun. I'd gotten a friend request from some man I didn't know. He was a 30-year-old businessman. His listed interests were the same as mine, and he said he had become one of my fans after reading my journal. You've got a good head on your shoulders for a girl of your age. It's nice to see that there are still some girls who think before they act. That's what he said. You like Alice in Wonderland, huh? Have you seen John's I don't know how to pronounce that version, Cheshire Cat? By the way, Cheshire Cat is my username. Oh. It's a very artistic film, but you're a smart, sensitive girl, so I thought you might like it. Sadly enough, I'm neither smart nor sensitive. The Jabberwocky's riddle community is having an offline meeting soon. Are you coming? If you are, I could bring the DVD for you. Unfortunately, I'm not going. I've never even been to that site. I wanted to send him a sarcastic reply like that, but of course, I can't. I wasn't feeling good, so I just let it go. I aimlessly surfed the internet.
Now that I think about it, they're not gossiping about me anymore.
Kita High's message board, Sabayaka. They call it the school's underground message board. Until about half a year ago, they said horrible things about me on here.
Fat, ugly, disgusting. She must have gotten a boob job.
Well, sorry for that. I guess ugly girls shouldn't have big boobs. Lately there hadn't been any new posts about me, since about the same time the bullying stopped.
Bullying, huh?
I checked on the anonymous bullying prevention forum that I had signed up for back then. My thread was still there. They told me to keep fighting, to never give up. Telling me to never give up. Their advice only made it worse. But there were also a lot of people who told me how to solve my problems. They really helped me. But one of them was a 28-year-old man. Oh. I was scared of him, since he seemed more like a stalker than anything.
I should have never given him my phone number.
At first, I thought he was really nice, since he told me the phone number for a hotline for people who've been bullied. After I gave him my phone number, he called almost every night. He asked what I was doing. He asked if I wanted to go somewhere to hang out. It had nothing to do with bullying anymore. I got scared and changed my phone number. But there were lots of good things too. The women in particular were always nice. They were always kind, and I could relax, since I knew they didn't have any ulterior motives. But one day, all the bullying suddenly stopped, because I was seriously injured. Oh, right. It was painful, but now that I look back on it, it wasn't so bad. Now I don't need to come to this site anymore. Okay, the new school semester started. Are you still doing alright, Cheshire Cat? By the way, I hate bullies as the 28-year-old stalker. Oh. You hate bullies, but you're just fine with stalkers, huh? The March Hare. She hasn't posted anything new, so I guess she's fine. It's been a long time. I guess nothing new has happened. I'm praying for you. I hope your life goes better from here on out.
The March Hare.
She was one of the kind women. Oh, okay. I wanted to tell her what happened after that. but I wanted to avoid the stalker, so I didn't post on there anymore. The bullying really had stopped. The March Hare, she always talks about praying, and she's always very polite and kind. She seems like a good person. I really wish I could tell her what happened, that the bullying stopped. I wish I could at least tell her. Something random came to mind that I remembered from Down the Rabbit Hole 2. When Yuki went to Takuji's place and met Hasaki, I remember Hasaki said something about their mother, that occasionally she just gets on her computer and starts doing stuff. I'm thinking that maybe it's possible, I have nothing really to go off other than that information, that Takuji and Hasaki's mom occasionally gets on her computer after she's done staring at the wall and counting all the divots in it. She might be this March Hare person. I also could be terribly wrong, and it's just completely unimportant. But, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised, I guess. But, I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I'm tired.
I looked at the clock. It was already past midnight.
Wow, I need to get to sleep.
Okay. That night, I had a dream. A dream I've never had before, but one that seemed so familiar. Maybe it was a dream from long ago. The dream made me sad. Then it disappeared. Okay. Looking Glass Insects, July 3rd. Oh, okay. I saw something in that CG. I'm pretty sure that was Zakuro, and her arm was bloody. I think. I could be wrong, though. This is very interesting so far, but I think I'm going to have to end the episode here because I don't know when I'm going to get another good point to stop. And also, like this line says, it sure is hot. It's hot in my room. I turn off my air conditioner when I record because it makes quite a bit of racket. So it's not very conducive to recording. So I can't really record for too long or else I'll get too warm. Conceivably, I could go for another 10 minutes, but I'm not going to because of reason 1. So yeah, this is very interesting so far. I'm curious to see how it's going to continue because we are on July 3rd. And if I remember correctly, Takuji definitely... this day did not appear in It's My Own Invention. So I'm excited to see what happens between the 2nd and the 10th, roughly. I think that's when Takuji woke up. So we might actually see, like, Shiroyama's death and stuff like that. And also learn about those 2 other characters that Zakuro was with. And also... Well, that would probably be at the end of the chapter, but we'd learn exactly why she commits suicide with those 2 other girls. I'm very curious to figure that out. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. If you liked it, then be sure to press the like button. And if you didn't like it, then fuck you too. Remember to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all my videos and stuff. And as always, my name is Godzi, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!